right, everyone. Now that y'all have had some good food, y'all look like your belly's doing well. You got a smile on your face. So we're going to get started. Our first comedian tonight has been in the game for a while. He is known all over. He's a native Washingtonian. He actually appeared in Thin Line Between Love and Hate. Who remembers that movie? Oh, yeah. And he's also good friends with Dave Chappelle, Tommy Davidson, and the legendary Kevin Anthony. All right, give it up for comedian Wendy Williams.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. I'd like to welcome you to the Canvas Ring Town Hall meeting. As we're going to start right here. We're raising taxes. We're trying to get a real stage in this month. Your donations will be appreciated at the door. And more than these daggone toys. You could. Thank you, everybody, for having me. Didn't think that we'd have this in front of a lectern right here, you know. No, because I want to be comfortable, right? I almost feel like the mayor.
That's a good thing.
Let me just be my own roadie. Can I be my own roadie? Can I be my own roadie? Can I be my own roadie? So, everybody, thank you once again for coming out and supporting this wonderful endeavor we got going on. Give yourselves a round of applause, please. And needless to say, I'm going to take this off for now for safety's sake and everything like that. Thank you for coming through. Good to see you, as always. I'm going to try to talk as loud as I possibly can. Most of the people that know me here, they say, damn, Danny, you need to speak up some. It's just I'm a very soft-spoken person. And being loud is not my forte. You know what I mean? Try not to be loud. Too many loud motherfuckers around as it is. Y'all might as well use that. You jump right out there, dig it, and you waste no time. It went 0 to 60. From 0 to motherfucker with no time at all. But no, seriously, I want to thank everybody once again for coming. And like I said, you know, I'm an old dude. Not old as in old, but I know I'm getting old because I start doing old people shit. No, really, you know what I do all the time? I keep correct change in my pocket. That's why I know. It's like, 636. Hold on, I got that. Yeah, help me out, get that done. So, you know, I mean, it's just like, this is interesting because as you age, something is going on that you don't really think about because you never see it. You never see where your dash is going to be.
That's right.
Now, the dash I'm talking about is that dash that's between 1961, the year I was born, and with every fucking year I pass away. Hopefully it'll be like 2070. Something like that, you know what I mean? I'm looking for some time. I want my dash. Damn, that nigga got a big dash. Look at that. But it's that dash, man. It's that dash that's who you are. That most people don't know. They know you was born in 1961. They know you died in 2070. But do they know what happened to you on your dash? You know what I'm saying? I got so many, man, so much shit has happened to me on my dash. I'll tell you some of my adventures here tonight. See as how we here having a good time and all, okay? So I'll start with when I was young. I'm gonna try to go, y'all, because I've been here for over 6 decades. I know y'all look at me going, God damn, you look good. God damn right I do. You know what I'm saying? And it's all in the jeans. I ain't talking about these red and black ones I'm wearing. You feel me? But yeah, man, when I was younger, man, I wanted to be a veteran. You know the first thing I did? My first job, I joined the Army. I did. I thought, like, you know, this was the thing I wanted to do because, they had captured a bunch of hostages and shit over in Iran, and I got that big, like, that patriotic drive and shit. They had Luther Vandross singing the recruitment song. Remember this one? Be all that you can be. Oh, yeah. Got my ass with that one. They did. Because they would never got me with the follow-up, right? Okay. They would have never got me with the follow-up. They would have never got me with the follow-up. Remember with the one they followed up, be all you can be with? Like, you can do more before 9 a.m. We do more before 9 a.m. than most people do all day. Like, see, had I known that up front, okay, being all you can be wouldn't have been on my list. You feel where I'm coming from here? I'm like, come on, man. I mean, it wasn't so much that, like, it was like a hard job. It's just they use a lot of catchphrases in the military that we use in the neighborhood, but that means something totally different by it. Like the first time they hit us with someone standing formation, just got our brand new uniforms. The sergeant says, okay, man, that's a great day of training. Next formation, 500 hours. I looked at my watch, I'm like, 500 hours? Psh, that's about 3 weeks. With the stepping, Jack. Mad all the time, nigga get mad. Change his mind. I don't know. It's just another one of the things that happened on my dash, man. I met some interesting women on my dash. You know what I mean? I had some school teachers. Any school teachers here? You say you're a school teacher? You say you do. But there was a time, man, I was really after that school teacher action, man. I wanted some school teacher action. You know what I'm saying? I met this chick, she was a school teacher, right? I was like, all right, she coming, we vibing and everything. I come over to her house and everything, and of course I had been smoking some weed, right? And she was like, hold on, wait a minute. You can't be messing with me, you've been smoking weed and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll make sure this doesn't happen again. She goes, yeah, next time you come over, make sure you ain't been smoking no weed. So I took this like a homework assignment. So the next time I showed up, I had took some acid. I know she ain't gonna smell this. Everything was good. Right? We were sitting there laying on the floor watching TV and everything. Like she had like this stucco ceiling with some sparkles on it and stuff. And all of a sudden the acid kicked in really hard. And I was like, whoa! She's like, what's wrong? I said, no, I'm all good. She goes, okay, I know exactly what you're doing. I know exactly. Come on, let's go. Led the way upstairs, right? We went upstairs, right? Past the bedroom in the back, past the bathroom on the hallway. The master bedroom was at the front. She had the one in the middle. All right, I know this layout. Something break off, I can escape. You gotta remember your way out of a house if something goes wrong. You know what I mean? So we get up in there, she put some Marvin Gaye on, lit an incense, took off all her clothes, and soon as I seen those big school teacher breasts, I was like, well, I'm nursing on them. I am nursing on them. I start taking off my clothes. I got one leg in and one leg out of my pants when the door burst open. Kaboom! Some big retarded motherfucker in the head hid in that back room in the back. I swear to God. I don't mean to say it like that, but I swear to God, they had this nigga hid in the back room and he was mad. He was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And I was terrified. I was like, whoa. And the girl says to me, she goes, don't be scared. scared. I'm like, it's too late for that. I hear my car alarm going off. I go look out the window. It's my dick. It's in the car. I'm like, come on, nigga, bring your butt on. Come on. That big nigga gonna kill us. Come on. Just kidding, guys. I'm stupid like that. I'm sorry. What y'all want from me, man? I was like, you know, I lost my heart on was gone, Jay. I was ready, as ready as I was when he bust through the door. I was like, okay, that's it. Jig is up. What you looking for? My penis, where is it? Oh, I had it when I came upstairs. But you do things, man, throughout life, man. Because you want to have an interesting life, man. You want to have an interesting life. I used to drive the Metro bus. Oh, yeah. How many people here ride the Metro bus? You used to ride it. I see a couple familiar faces. Don't make me stop pointing. Everybody act like they don't ride the Metro bus no more, right? You know you be on the bus, man. I was driving the bus back in the day when they had transfers. What? When they had transfers. When cats would actually try to get on the bus with a 3-4 day old transfer. Give you the bus flash, like, and keep on walking. Yo, my man, come here. You want to be, come here, my man. Let me take a look at that transfer, man. Transfer ain't no good, you know? Wrong with you, man.
Those were the days.
Yes, it was a day, man, because the bus was fun, you know what I mean? We played 3 cars, Monty in the back, smoke cigarettes, every now and then you smell some good weed coming from the back, and depending on where you were, you just let it go. Because you know there would be trouble if you say anything. You know what I'm saying? Because like across, nothing happened until you got on the 11th Street Bridge. When you got on the 11th Street Bridge, that's when stuff started happening. Because I'm driving across the bridge one day, and I look up in my rear view mirror, which I can see everybody on the bus. This is the most beautiful mirror in the world. You can see everybody.
Yes. Everything.
Even that person that's sitting directly behind me. I can see them. Bus going across the bridge, I see some smoke in my rear view mirror. And you know you can't smoke on the bus until you get deep into Anacostia. So I tell the dude, yo, my man, you know, smoking on the bus, you want to put that out? My man go, oh, I'm sorry, man, I'm sorry. And he put it out. But I kept checking my mirror to make sure he didn't like try to okie doke me, you know? Yeah, no smoking on the bus, oh, my bad. Just lit this, I'm not putting this out, you know? Gotta keep it low and wave it like this so it don't be a whole bunch of smoke coming up, right? All of a sudden from the back of the bus, I hear protest. Dude, what you keep looking back here for? I'll put the cigarette out. What's up? Am I sitting in your seat? I got your transfer. What's up? I'm like, dude, if you don't like it, you can get off the bus. Bus got across the bridge to Anacostia. Niggas beat my ass and took my bus. Just the next bus stand. And the bus, that was the worst part about it. The worst part about driving the A-line, this was the A-line. When the A-line left from the archive and went all the way down to Fort Drum. Okay, it was the longest bus ride in the metro system. Okay, it takes approximately an hour and 15 minutes to complete this ride from start to finish, even if you don't stop to pick anybody up. Okay, so you're basically looking at a 2-hour bus ride. Now, the interesting thing about this ride is that St. Elizabeth's patients would always be on the bus. I guess this was a place where they decided, hey man, we'll send him out there for some therapy, see how he's been blending into society now. You know what I mean? Give him a cup of coffee, cigarettes, let him go. And I would always get these St. E's patients on the bus. Always. And the first one I got, freaked me out. Don't get me wrong, freaked me out. Because you would have thought she was crazy when I was looking at her. Face was clean, hair was combed, but you knew she was lunching. She had on one of them big old goose down trench coats, ski mittens, and a fucking scarf. It's like 110 degrees outside, and she wasn't even sweating, okay? Got on the bus, sat right up front, started doing like this. Rubbing her hands and holding her lips. Naturally, everybody on the bus thinks, it's joke time! And I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to let y'all know right now. If she jumps on my back, I'm letting go of the wheel. Because y'all act like y'all know when the Thorazina's going to wear off. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, goddamn, come on, man. Bus got up the hill by the hospital. You know, I wasn't worried if you get up the hill by the hospital, she'd be getting off. Bus got up there. She didn't even think about getting off. And that's when I got scared. Because people on the bus were getting off wishing me luck. Yo, my man, I hope you make it back. Domino's. I hope you make it. Priest bless me. Domino's and biscuits, my son. I hope you make it back. So crazy, man. Got down close to the end of the line. Last person beside herself got off the bus. And she gonna try to strike up a conversation with me talking about my hands and my lips. My hands and my lips. All the things I can do with my hands and my lips. And I'm like, you know, I'm checking it all out. I'm like, I don't really give a damn what she can do. You're lunching, you're not gonna be touching my Johnson, but she was enthusiastic about start opening and closing and let go. My hands and my lips. My hands and my lips. All the things I can do with my hands and my lips. I was a young man at the time, right? You know, much younger than I am now. Wasn't paying any attention today. That day, I was checking it out. I knew when I smiled, because she had some really nice thighs, that this was going to happen. I could not wait to get to the end of the line. I pulled up, put the air brake on, turned off the lights on the bus. I was like, all right, babe, show me what you can do with them hands and them lips. And she looked at me and went, just another one of the tricks from my dad. I mean, because stuff happens, man. I mean, the only thing that hasn't happened for me on my dash is I haven't had no babies. I'm serious. I haven't had no babies. And in a way, I'm kind of upset. And in a way, I'm kind of not. Because this is something I've always think that, you know, I know God going to look out for you when you have some babies. Because a lot of stupid people have babies and God be like, oh, man, why did you do that? And he look out for you. Because he don't want nothing bad to happen to his babies. But for me, I was like, you know, I ain't trying to have no babies until I actually really truly have some babies. I'm ready to have some babies, you know what I mean? Because no, I was raised by my godparents, okay? My godparents were in their 50s. They had already raised two grown-ass kids. They knew how not to fuck me up. Pardon my French, but they knew how not to mess me up, right? And they basically like, yeah, we got my godfather, I got my little man right here. Godfather like, I'm gonna spoil him rotten. Because I was a cute kid. And life went on, right? So I was like, you know, I'm not gonna have no kids until I can be like my godparents were to me. You feel where I'm coming from on this? This is like quite understandable, right? You know? So there you go. So, along my dash, I meet a girl that's got these two kids. And she is a wonderful woman. I mean, I swear to God. She can cook like my mom can cook. I met her at the old convention center one night. Okay? At the old convention center. We were down at the Cornerstone. I had my big old giant afro out. I was doing the thing. Dun, 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 dun. And our eyes made contact across from like, oh my God. I like her. Someone over gave her my fitness card and shit. We rapped a little bit, had a beer, a couple drinks, and I forgot all about it. And she called me up about 3 weeks later. She goes, how you doing, Danny Williams? You remember me? I go, yeah. Yes, I do. She goes, yeah, I was thinking about, maybe cooking you some dinner tonight. You feel like coming over? And I'm like, of course I do. Should I be smoking weed or not? She says, yeah, in fact, bring some weed with you and some beer. And I'm like, okay, got you covered. Was going to get some of that anyway. What you cooking for dinner? I'm cooking some pork chop, some broccoli, and some mashed potatoes. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm going to be there on time too. What? Knocked on the door. She opened the door, peeped out a little bit. Been all right now. Then she started opening the door. The door kept opening. The door kept opening. The door kept opening. I was like, God damn, is she going to come from behind that door before it finishes opening? I'm like, holy smokes, man. She opened the door all the way up and she's standing there in a beautiful, beautiful French pajama set. I'm like, oh man, you about to get lucky tonight. For sure. And we started our romance. Our journey along my dash got extra romantic. It was beautiful. I took her to meet my mom and dad. Because the only time I take you to meet my mom and dad is when you got to walk. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disappoint you like that. You want to love this story, don't you? I want to love this story, but he keeps doing this to me. Damn him. But just to say, I took her over to meet my mom and dad. And my mom and dad is one of those forever couples. Okay? Everybody if everybody that's ever gone out with a guy, you women, that's gone out with a guy that's got a mom and dad that's been like, forever since they were teenagers, you wanted to stick with this guy because if he was anything like his dad, he's probably a good dude. And I'm just like my dad. I'm just not as nice as my dad. My dad's the nicest person you would ever meet in the world. I swear to God, the only person nicer than my father that I have ever met is Santa Claus. And please, if it weren't for that big bag of toys, he'd be running a distant second. What are you talking about? So anyway, long story short, we got this romance going, and it's beautiful. And I think she really, really wanted me to be a dad to her kids, more than I actually wanted to be a dad to her kids. That's the beauty. No, y'all don't understand. That's the beauty of being in a relationship when the kids ain't yours. You can actually walk away and hey, I know y'all love me, but I don't have to roll. Your mama messing up. You know what I mean? It's never the kid's fault. It's always the mama's fault. But hey, it's your mama's fault. You don't want to be mad? I'd be mad at your mama. You be mad at somebody, be mad at your mama. That's your point. It's because of y'all. Y'all ain't had nothing to do with it. You won't be mad at somebody, be mad at your mama, okay? That's it, So, as we got this relationship going, it's beautiful. After she met my mom and dad and knew that I'd be a stick-around guy, she was like, oh, I got to get one from this nigga. If I can get one in the oven from this nigga right here, he ain't going nowhere. And she was absolutely right about that to a point. Because I'm like, until Shorty actually show up, Plan B is always available, you know what I'm saying? And we got this thing going, everything is beautiful, right? But she's sick, her youngest daughter, on me. She sent that beautiful little girl after me, and it was so adorable because Shorty came up, leaned on my knees one day while I was getting my hair cornrowed and goes, hey, Daddy. Yeah, she looked me right like, hey, Daddy. And I was like, Hold on. What did you just call me? And had she just said it again, I would have been right there. But she looked up at her mom like, what do we do now? And I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. I hear the alarm going off on my car, and I go look out the window. It's my dick. It's in the car. Come on, niggas, get you on the trap bus. Get your ass out of there. Go, run right now. And the dash goes on. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. This has been a beautiful, beautiful experience. I want to thank you so much. Give yourself a round of applause for coming. Thanks to Cap City, niggas out the round. Thank you. My roadie was supposed to get that. Well, that's right, I am the roadie. Thank y'all. Good night, everybody.
Give it up, everyone, for Danny Williams. All right, we're going to keep it going because, you know, we're on CP time tonight, so we got to keep this moving. Next, we're going to have a legend in his own right. Kevin Anthony has been at the Showtime at the Apollo, Def Comedy Jam, and BET Comic View, to name a few. Give it up for the one and only Kevin Anthony.
All right. I'm a little nervous. I've never worked a big stage like this before. This is the longest goddamn comedy show I ever been to. And this is the first time I had to get on the elevator to get to this motherfucker. Some little kid told me that Santa Claus was coming. And I said, was he doing mommy? I just don't understand. I want to thank Daryl Carter and Jackie for flying me in all the way from Oxon Hill by way of Southeast Airlines. They put me in a great hotel, right? They put me in a hotel, right? Great hotel, right? They got great security, too. Yeah, the security knock on the door to check on you. And I said, who is it? They said, security. You got a woman in there? I said, no. They opened the door and threw a bitch in. I like this security. They got Jackie mopping up. They got an excellent bellhop. He got one leg. Some of these jokes just for me, the ones y'all like, I don't care. It ain't enough for y'all to destroy my career. They must have advertised this on one flyer. I'm so happy to be here, though. This is great, man. I'm going to tell you, I'm Kevin Anthony, originally from Washington, D.C. Any Washingtonians here? Great. I need a ride back because I'm over here in Prince George's County. I really don't know what's going on over here. Everybody, I can't really tell if y'all laughing or not because everybody wearing masks or sucking on a chicken bone. And I really don't know. But, you know, I'm from Washington, D.C. As I said, most people call me Little D.C. That stands for Dark Criminal, Suspect Since Birth. I don't be trying to carjack nobody, but it's difficult living in Maryland nowadays because they got African wildlife in Maryland. I saw a camel walking down Central Avenue smoking a cigarette. Zebras running around and carrying on. I don't know what's next, you know. I saw a zebra eating I saw some vultures eating a zebra. They drove up in a truck. And got out and it was like lunchtime. They was eating a zebra. And I thought something was wrong with my eyes. I immediately went to VA to get me some new glasses. Because, you just don't see zebras running around up a Marlboro. It's just not on Central Avenue. I don't know. Maybe they was going to see the Washington football team. I don't know. There's zebras running around. Have you seen them? I've seen them, man. But, this has been a crazy year, 2021. And 2021, I know everybody had to get their boosters. You got your boosters? Just me? Well, I'm glad I got it because the rest of y'all are germy. And just don't breathe on me. 6 feet, 6 feet. Everybody's 6 feet. I even tell my woman when we have sex, 6 feet. I try to stretch. It's difficult nowadays, man, just to make love, because, most men are not circumcised, and I'm circumcised. And I'm pissed off about it because I had 3-4 more feet of dingling before they cut me off, and I'm really pissed off about it. Because women, they talk about you if you're not circumcised. They be like, man, what's all this right here? This is unnecessary. And you got lint on the tip and carrying on. You need to get your socks and shoes and leave. So I'm trying to stay healthy now, right? And I'm an Army veteran. Thank you very much. I knew you'd be here. I'm an Army veteran. So I have to go to VA, right, to get checkups and stuff like that. So they want to give me, now I'm a little older now. I had to get the colonoscopy. Yeah. I don't even want to pronounce it. It's just really indignant. And I go up in there, right, and, first thing they give you, right, is this juice. You got to drink this juice and carrying on, and you in the toilet, and your woman come in the bathroom, you all right, baby? Please, leave me alone. Then you go to the doctor, right, and the doctor want to check you out. And the first thing my doctor want to do, my doctor got some big hands. First thing he want to do is go up my hind parts. He put on a rubber glove. He don't even take off his class ring. And the first thing he do is want to go up my hind parts. And I be like, woo, dog, you could at least took off your class ring. He said, that ain't my ring, that's my watch. I squeeze my butt cheeks up, and I got that watch. I got it on right now, and it keeps good time. I cleaned it off. It keeps good time. Then the next thing they do, right, they're going to put you under anesthesia, right? And, because they're going to put a camera. You don't know what they put up your butt. A camera crew, just walking around your behind, and you just sleep, and then you wake up. And this is when, your woman got to take you, she got to pick you up because you're under anesthesia. So this is her time to clown you. You walk into the car, she be like, is that your ass whistling? My ass is not whistling. Yeah, your ass is whistling. Listen. That's so clean. Then you know how I feel, don't you? Women be doing some wild stuff to me, boy. I tell you, man, it's just difficult. I remember going to church as a kid, and this woman was sitting beside me, and, she had gas. And my mother, she was kept, and I was like, and my mother was like, shut it up, shut it up. And I was like, she ain't gonna get into heaven smelling like that. I like to have gas, especially on a crowded elevator. Just when I get off on my floor, bunch of white folks, I let go. I thought I'd share that with y'all. Y'all be cool? Look over my shoulder for facial reaction as the doors close. Because your own fart never smell that bad to you, do it, baby? Am I doing that cockeyed thing again? I'm looking right at you. But you got them leather pants, it might backfire. Yeah. Oh, God. I'm just teasing, you know, I'm having fun. You know, this has got to be the most decorated piano I've ever seen. You know, who puts Christmas lights on a piano? Anyway, moving right along. It's just, you know, things be happening to me, man, that I just don't understand. You know, like, you know, I was married for 3 grueling months. I was married to my wife, her mother, the baby, and the baby's father. And not only was my wife and her mother talking trash, the baby started talking trash. And I'm driving the car, baby say, you ain't my daddy, you ain't my daughter. You can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do either. I pulled into McDonald's. She said, you gonna buy me something from McDonald's? I said, I ain't your daddy. Got me a Happy Meal, all you can eat for $2.99. Want a bite? Psych. Teacher for messing with me. Women are trip, boy. They like to ask you questions. Talking about, you know what? You always on joke time. That's why I'm not speaking to you. Would you like to know why else I'm not speaking to you? No, I trust your judgment. I'm not speaking to me either. And, you know, women a little kinky nowadays, right? They like to get tattoos and pierce their, you know, they breast nipples and carrying on. Then they want to stick the titty down your throat. So I'm going to suck this titty, nigga, and the titty be on. And she be like, what's wrong? Your titty tastes like a quarter. This comedy show is going downhill really fast. I love women, man. Give the ladies a round of applause, brothers. Give them a round of applause. Yeah. Y'all looking good, too. Yeah. Some of y'all are very festive. Some of y'all that came in here with a limp. I don't know what you did before you came. Before you came in. I'm going to the comedy show. I just don't understand what happened before you got here. I don't know. I love to make love. Don't you love to make love, man? But women treat sex like it's a reward, you know. You take out the trash, you say, well, I might give you a little bit tonight. I just don't understand. Women do some wild stuff that cracks me up. You know, women like to wear bustiers and carrying on, and, you know, because they want the girls to sit up, right? And they always want you to help them put that on. And you be like, I know I do. I'll be like, man, before you met me, how in the fuck did you put that on? Well, I turned around the front and but why don't you do it now? I am not, you know, and then when they take it off, that's really funny. They get to scratching and shit. And you be like, what's wrong with you? You got the crabs? No, I just had to take it off. Women be wearing Spanx. You ever tried to make love and sneak up on some booty and the woman got some Spanx on? You need a can opener. Trying to get them things off. You be like, it's just crazy, man. I just date full-figure women. You have to call them full-figure women. Can't haul off and call her a big, you know, woman. Took her to the comedy club. I took her up to the room, and the first thing she jumped in was Victoria's Secret. Now, I'm going to tell you something. When a big girl jump in Victoria's Secret, there is no more secret. Man, things was busting out here. I don't know. And they something else too, right? They like to play tricks on you and bring in all kinds of toys to bed, you know, handcuffs. I've been locked up and it ain't a sexy feeling. I'm talking about, I got a whip and I seen Django. I will punch you in the face, you hit me with that whip. Women is something else. They be like, let me tie you up. And this is not a hostage situation. Let me tie you up. They something else. They always want you to go downtown too. You going downtown? The streets clean. She open up them legs and it look at you. And you look back at it, I growl at it. Slam your face in there, boy. You know, lock, 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 lock. She get excited and close them eyes up. You ain't finished? No shit, I'm done. I don't like women that give me head and look up at me. I don't know what to tell you. Keep up the good work. Daryl told me to be clean. That went out the window. I don't know. I was clean before I got here. I took a bath and everything. You ever took a bath with a woman, bro? We think that's gonna be fun. Women take baths in some hot ass water. What y'all trying to do? Boil the dirt off your behind? Because this woman was in the tub in the nude, because that's how they do it. She said, get in this tub. I saw a woman's breast thighs. I didn't notice the steam coming off of it. So I stuck my foot in just to test the temperature. And it was cooking. And I pulled it out, and I'm a dark man. The foot was red. And steam was coming off this foot, so I looked to the toilet and put it out. She said, get in this tub. I said, I'm getting in there with this fine one. I jumped in both feet. Oh, Lord. She said, sit down, and I forgot I had nuts. Because I slammed them down in that hot water, and you can hear me in Miami. And speaking of nuts, the last show I did, my nuts were swollen. But the audience didn't know it. And I said, well, how much time I had to do? I had to leave and go to the emergency room. And they put I had one swollen nut. And they had to put it in a sling. You ever had your nut in a sling? It's not a pretty sight because they strap it around and, okay, that's too much information. I don't know. Hey, Blondie, how you doing? Hey, I like blonde-haired girls, right? I don't like it when they take it off. I'll be like, hold up, dude. I don't play that. I'm just joking, baby. These are jokes. I never performed in a conference room before. Palms up. This is just off the chain. And they be pushing the eggnog. You want some eggnog? You sure you don't want no eggnog? What's in it? Eggs? I need some liquor in it. What kind of liquor? Now, y'all might think that I drink a little bit, and I don't drink as much as I used to. But, you know, it's a trip, right? Because, you know, they say don't drink and drive. I say, how am I supposed to get home? They say drinking never solves any problems. Well, neither does milk. Especially if you lactose intolerant. Because there's all kinds of milk. There's skim milk, slim milk, 1%, 2%, vitamin D. That vitamin D will fuck you up. Then they got soy milk. And it ain't no soy milk because ain't no soy titty. I'm just talking. And I don't do drugs as much as Danny Williams. Because I used to smoke that marijuana, man. That shit give you the munchies, man. Some of y'all smoking it now. Look at you, still eating. That shit give you munchies. I smoked a half a blunt and ate the other half. I had to stop. And I'm not addicted to cocaine, but I like the way it smells. Y'all been great. I'm Kevin Anthony. One love.
Give it up for the legendary Kevin Anthony. So again, guys, you know we're on CP time tonight, so we're going to keep it moving. The next guy said to tell y'all, this comedian said to tell y'all, he was a former crack dealer. I didn't want to say it, but I was made to say it, okay? He's from Landover, Maryland. Give it up for comedian Lawrence Owens.
Shit. Everybody good? I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, indeed. Having fun. I'm talking about. An upstairs motivational speaker. Oh, my bad. I didn't know. You know what it is. The nominee. It's how your pastor be when he get his notes. I've seen him to misplace. My lovely wife will run to the car. And when they stuck, they go to this and Christians fall for it everything. God is good. As soon as they get stuck, y'all fall for that. You know, he trying to get his notes together. God is good, right?
All the time.
Oh, and all the time? All right. Then he starts saying something simplistic we already know. Jonah confronted a whale. Well, that's all you got, Pastor? Yeah, it's fun up in here, man. First of all, I have for Kevin Anthony. Clap up for Kevin Anthony, man. Man, Danny Wynn. Big clean, girl, because I don't want to bust your karaoke speaker. You know how it is, karaoke gets serious. You know, black folk, we don't even learn the word. We don't want to read them. We with our own word. Every time I take a and so somebody talk. I'm singing, bro. All right, man. Girl, you turn around and cry. They get up on the bull because they can't see. As eyes as my why. Oh my. I got it, y'all. And you must understand. So it's like, I can't help, bruh. Did I sing in your song? Hey, beautiful. I said, hey, beautiful.
Hi, darling. How are you?
All right. Because we're comedians that people think when they speak, like we're going to say something. We might, but the reason why I'm speaking to acknowledge that you're doing something you're supposed to be doing. It took you a long time to sit down. And then you light skin, what brings about more attention. So we speaking is to let, like to do the peace treaty to let you know it can go either way. But I just want to, I see you at a good school. Hi, doll. So you want to be one of them. You one of them. We having a ball, man. It's look, we in here. And this goes to show you how like creative black folks are. Very well. We always keep an attitude, man, like we the best race in the world. What we mad about? I guarantee whatever you mad about, you already solved. You just want to be mad. We say our solutions and our problems. Oh, I can't stand you. Then leave them. You just. Well, when I get up out of here, what's stopping you? But then they used it. What about the kids, man? Them kids was all right before I got here. They'll be all right. I only stayed longer because your son had a little bit of potential in basketball. That's one of the reasons why I stayed longer. Other than that, I'd have been left. But for some reason, we can't say that because being honest in today's is a deterrent. You can't be real. But y'all say all the time, be real. I'm at the point now, I'm in my 40s. My body makes me be real. When the girl come over, I'm ready. I'm not. I can't lie, but when I take my clothes off, my figure is saying he ain't ready. So why am I lying? What am I start an old story, man, back man, and I had that bread in 01. She don't want to hear what happened in 01. She just dropped her daughter off. She's on a time limit. I'm just trying to, man, you don't understand, man. That's what it is. I didn't appreciate my 20s, man. That's the thing. And time flying. We all graduated high school yesterday. Time flying. In my 20s, man, I can hold piss for 3 days. Y'all remember that? You remember that? Keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Remember that? You drive from here to China. What did these Chinese hold? Now when you turn 40, you piss every 38 seconds. Keep drinking at you. Anything healthy runs right through your body. Am I lying? I'm talking to the man. Am I lying? Am I lying? Anything healthy. Eat an apple. You be like, man. And it don't be the regular strong piss anymore, man. It be that prostate piss, like the piss feel it. But the piss don't cooperate. She running down your leg, man. You're like, come on, man. It's my best slacks. My polo slacks, man. Trying to get a little wipe and wipe it down. I ain't gonna make it no better. It's like that with orgasms too, fellas. Y'all don't want to admit that. Y'all know how it is, man. It's over. It's to the point now, man, because you can blame it on responsibility. That's what I do. I take about a good 10, 12 strokes. My body go, is it? You want to keep going with your body like, bruh, what are you proving, man? You missed out that shit that said 20 years ago you should have did all this, but no, you want to go to school, you want to beat somebody. Nah, it's over. And women start lying. Just keep it real, man. Let me go check on my mother. So you ain't checking on your mother until after this bad session. Okay, now you care about your mother's well-being. Let me check on my mother. Let me tell you something, man. We all got to leave this earth. So why do we continue to lie? First, I can't even remember my lies, so I just don't. But see, ladies, y'all got to stop being mad at a man's honesty. We're the opposite of y'all. You know how powerful opposite is? You understand that? Opposite is night and day. That's powerful. We take it for granted. Things I do in the day, I won't do at night. I don't trick during the day, I trick at night. That's a huge disparity as far as my day. I don't wake up and be like, boy, I'm going to trick today. I'm like, daylight saving time, or 4:30, yeah. What you doing? Men and women. So you know what that means? That means whatever you like, we don't. We don't like what women like. It don't make us bad people. It just makes us men. We don't like what you like, but we have to. Because the physicality is too strong. We got to be with you. Like when you stand up with the pants, nobody care about anything I got to say. You walk in the bathroom, everybody goes, oh, comedy show. I'm telling you, man. So when a man comes over there, we're physically attracted to you. So if I come over there, it's something physical about you. That's what it is. But women want to run their resume down like we care. We don't. I just graduated from Howard. You did that for you. I don't care about that. You chose that HBCU. I'm here because your butt big. I like big. That's why I'm here. But you still be like, hey, I'm an anesthesiologist. I don't care about. I'm not here for that. I'm picturing how much money or what it is we can do to barter that. That's why I'm here. But y'all still be, no. Y'all don't understand that. We don't like your movies. Your movie's stupid. Them Oprah movies, they stupid. They stupid. We got them pants. Every dude to watch a movie you will watch. So stop thinking. Wear them pants over somebody's house. I don't care what you put on. The Notebook. Yeah, I love you don't know nothing about. I love the Notebook. It's about a dude going to school. I had it. You don't care. Your movies are dumb. They don't make sense to us. But to get with y'all, we gotta watch it. We got to, mama. We've all done it. They can make all that. Well, look how beautiful she is. You think he ain't played that role? You think he ain't come up the kitchen holding the popcorn like, did they find the killer yet? He don't care about the killer in that movie. But he better if you want to get with her. Look at her not understanding. What did he say? Now he got to translate to her. That's the point that I'm trying to make. And she think, just like you thinking I'm angry. No, my voice is modulating higher out of passion. I'm not upset. I'm just trying to give women a different perspective. She said, what did he say? Oh, don't worry about it, baby. I said, he's smart. He don't want to get into it now. He got to go home with her. I do not. What did he say? Oh, no, he was saying you're beautiful. You know, that's what he was saying. That's my man. That's my man. Okay, just let me know. My brother just came home and he'll come in here. No, he won't. Your brother won't come in here because it's too hot in here. Even the murderer be like, tell him come outside, man. Y'all got the heat on in there. I kill him outside his head. A killer come up here, guy. Who I supposed to kill? Hold on, bro. Open my pistol. I'm about to shoot somebody. Who I supposed to shoot? Hot up in here. But again, because of my honesty, 1, 2, 3, only 4 women laugh. One, because she a comedian and she understands comedy. That's it. The rest of these women like, she ain't laughed yet. Y'all two looking at me like I'm picking on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Look, she'll put her glasses on so she can hear what I got to say. Patti LaBelle got to put her glasses on. That's a Patti LaBelle, man. I'm on my own outfit. I said, on my own. I seen the video. Why did it end this way? I seen that video. It's not how it was supposed to be. I've seen the video. Patti LaBelle and Evelyn Champagne King. I done seen it. Love come down. Ooh, you make my... Look. Hold on now with that wig fly crooked. Hold on. That wig going, just give me my wig. Stop playing all the time. That's why I hate coming in here. They always got something stupid going on. Girl got my wig on in here. I don't got time to be messing with these young boys in here. And she gonna run her resume down. I went to Howard and everything. Nobody care about that. We seen your wig. Go on, sit down, wig. H wig in the house. It's love though, but I love y'all. This is all love. I'm telling you, man, I love me some black women, man. Love. Yeah. It's love. Does that control the heat? Jesus. Miss Jones, I got the hair on heat. Feel like breath in here. Remember in high school, your 6th period class always was hot, no matter what time of the year it was. It felt like breath, like everybody was talking. Stop talking, man. Ladies, we just different. And it comes from when we being raised that way. That only makes the journey a little bit more difficult, and y'all can't even fathom that. We got these mothers in here, black mothers. Let me tell you something, man. That's the toughest job in the world, being black mother. But when y'all got sons, y'all got to understand that father needs to be in the picture. I know he gets on your nerves. I know he's still trying to smash. You got to find a way to get that unsmashed taste out of his mouth. Get a big boyfriend or somebody who carry rifles. Get something. You got to do something. When you run that father off and he got sons, I'm saying daughters don't need it, but it's just that mother-son relationship is a whole different dynamic. That's why a lot of y'all, like in your age, in your age, how you are, as beautiful as you are, you can't do what you got to do correctly because your son blocking. You too. That's why parents start like, I can't come over there because your son disrespectful. Your little fat friend downstairs, you think he's funny, he ain't even funny. And you ain't gonna say no, you're gonna be in Nathaniel. All you're gonna do is call his name. Nathaniel. What you mean Nathaniel? Put Nathaniel out. Oh, Bookie butt. Put him out. He's intrusive and rude. Why are you here? You really want to know why I'm here, Bookie butt? I don't think you do. And we're gonna be fighting for real up in here. You have no idea why I'm here. You think I'm here to mentor you as old as you are. Y'all raise your daughters, but you love on your sons. What you gonna do? You gotta raise us too. You're gonna raise us. You're gonna run the father off. Raise us too. Y'all be on y'all door. That's why your daughter don't like you. Because that was you. She know your game. Y'all be trying. Girl, don't be out here having sex. How I get here? Girl, you better shut up and do what I say. Daughters catch on. Your daughter got 9 law degrees. She just need to stay with you for the weekend to her condo. You like, you better go on somewhere. 9 law degrees. Your daughter's a double philanthropist. You don't say it's something major. You better go on. However you got here, that's the way you get back. That's your son, Ma. I got 2 kilometers of cocaine. Well, put it in my car, Bookie, but I got the handicap tag and put it underneath the spare tire. What? You gonna help him transport narcotics? But your daughter just needs the weekend. You better, I don't know what you think I'm running here. That's all I do, Mama. That's it. I'm not here to ruffle feathers. If the feathers are ruffled, then, you know, so that, bow, that's one of them jabs to you that you wasn't expecting. Bow to your kid. I ain't throw it there. That's how you took it. But the ones who ain't laughing, I don't like him. You don't know me to like him. I'm giving you a different perspective. I'm not Kevin. I'm not any other comedian. This is what I talk about, my experience, because I know. I've been there. The father ain't around, then your son is emotional, uncoachable. Then you wonder why he ain't getting in the game. My son can play, but his attitude, he gonna be on this bench. Then you try to get that box up, coach gonna smash, but your son still gonna be on the bench. Now you mad at the coach. I don't want to deal with no emotional ass boys out here, man. Because it's important for a father, it's our job to teach our son how to be a man, right or wrong. To the dads in here, right or wrong. There's some great fathers in here. I'm telling you, I'm looking at it, some great fathers in here. But the number one reason that's always overlooked why fathers need to be prevalent, because it's our job to teach your son how not to be your man. That's the issue. Stop making your son your man. You instill in him what you want in a man. Let him be 12. Look, somebody forced this young boy in here. Let that boy live. He don't want to be in here. He just bought a new Fortnite card right now. He can't, his hands just going because he's so used to being on the game. Somebody forced this boy in. This your boy? You forced him. He don't want to be here. I done touched him. They gonna start crying. Gonna have his testimony. I just want to say that God is good. We'll have this boy. For the way his hands fidgeting, he used to play in the game. Now you gotta keep still. You asking that man to keep still when he used to be like, cover my back, bro. Come on. Oh no, they're in the enemy. Let that boy be 12. How old are you, boss? Let him be 17. By the time he's 20, his hairline back here because of you. And he's gonna like all older women because of you. Doing dumb stuff when they come out of church. Hello, black pants. How we doing stuff? Don't nobody do that anymore. I was back in the... Hello, Miss LaBelle, Miss Champagne King. I was wondering by any chance if you could be perturbed and perturbed. I don't go there. Because you don't let him be 17, man. Look at this, he ain't ready. He can't wait to get out. Oh, let him be 17. You too, young chess records, let him be 17. I seen the movie. She look, man, I can't pick her. You know what I'm saying? Remember she went to see Minnesota, that bastard. He wouldn't even acknowledge me. He did a good job in the movie. Misty Blue, remember she said? Only 4 people seen Cali, that's why it's no black unity. I'm saying a black movie. And you think I'm picking on her, man. I'm trying to give her credit, she ain't happy. It's that ass. Yeah, I am. This ain't back from inactivity or being sloppy. This is pent up emotion. My man, because Bo done picked up weight, you done picked up, you know why we pick up weight? Because we can't say what we want. If we can express ourselves thoroughly, we'll get right back small how we was when we first met our woman, right or wrong. If I can be like, shut up, stop crying, he just joking. Look how small I got. He said, let that boy play the game. Look at that six-pack hanging. Put your glasses on so you can hear the show. Look at all that. The brother's got to hold stuff in. He's okay, he was just joking. All right for me. That's how you get big. Hold it in. My man Bolo wasn't that big. Look, but he got to hit it. It's okay, Gigi, we'll do it. Got mesothelioma twice. He can't say what he want to say. But that's how relationships go. That's how they go, ladies, whether you want to hear it or not. That's how they go. In order for any relationship to be successful, it's contingent upon you being happy, not him. The only time you happy is after he happy. Think about that concept. Y'all don't even think of that aspect. Hold on, I'm missing something? Let me know. I want to laugh. What?
He said we leaving.
Oh, my bad. Well, let me hurry up. Hey, man, it's love, man. I want the women to understand that. We know. What turns? Am I lying turns?
No, you're not lying.
Cards, whatever committee is that. Am I lying? Woman, she keep it rich. She's in my line. If y'all ain't happy, nobody happy. He can't even laugh at my jokes like he wants. This is my amazing. But for her, because she don't think I'm funny, I don't like him either. I don't even know why they put him up. I put Kevin back up there. I like Kevin. I do too. Because they ain't going to keep talking about, because you know, when you first went there, they ain't going to keep talking about. Misty Blue, yes. So I need women like y'all, you understand? Tamala Man and Mimi Leaks. I need y'all to be able to convey the message to women like this so they can stop thinking that we upset and picking on. I'm not. I just want you to understand the perspective of a man. That's it. You may know men, but not understand. Right, Miss Jones?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Because she done lied. He told me to say, I ain't say that. That's the lie. Y'all believe that? Because can't hurt. He told me to say. So I really want y'all judging me when I got up here. Oh, he said, oh, drugs. And then look. See your husband got to come have her back. Oh, I'll get him. Don't worry about it. You don't try to get that money. I'll cut the joke when you want to get that money. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But no, you keep saying that, baby. I got you. That's a relationship. You see that? That's how it's supposed to be. She dead wrong, but he defended her foolishness. Dead wrong, he's going to defend your foolishness. I don't care what it is or how stupid you sound. Especially when you're hungry, because when you're hungry, you lose all logic. You become illogical. Look, cussing in church, you hear? Cussing in church, I heard that. Lose all logic when you're hungry. You sound stupid when you're hungry, but you think you sound intelligent. Go to Red Lobster, they bring a salad to the table. You say stuff like this because you mad, take it back. It's cold. All salads are cold. I've never had a hot salad, but you just want to fuss. A man trying to tell you, baby, oh, so take it back. I said it's cold. So somebody like Bogart be like, man, who put this cold plate, who put these cold tomatoes? Sounding dumb, he got to defend her. These cold cucumbers. It's as stupid as a salad was cold. Who's responsible for this? My baby got sensitive teeth. That's what you got to do, though. You got to look. See how he explained the joke? Nah, I wouldn't really. That's my point. That's my point. You looking at me like you ready to debate. I'm not talking to you after the show. Get over it. You know I'm looking at you. You laugh, but she looking at you like, I got some things. You're going to keep it to yourself. That's what you going to do. Because I'm not saying nobody right or wrong. Look, my man Boca, look, he's still explaining. It's just what I'm talking about. No, he was saying with the salads, because I've never had a hot salad either. Boy, if you want a hot salad, I'll fix you a hot salad. Ask Tamala Man. She been married to Mr. Brown for years. Ask Nene Leach. Her husband just passed. We're just... This is what we gotta do, but y'all can't see that. But we know what we signed up for. So I'm not saying that we're wrong or we're better. I'm saying that we're different and just recognize that. That's it. That's all I'm doing. We know it's about y'all. It's always about y'all, but sometimes, just sometimes, make it about us. Just randomly make it about us. We appreciate that more than you telling us about us. Think about it. Finish this sentence, everybody. Happy wife equals what? That's for y'all. What they got for us? Thank you. Ain't no happy husband, happy husband. Don't even make sense. It's nothing for us. All right, y'all. Any questions? I'm going to get them out of here. Out of here. Y'all took offense to what I said. So what, man? It's Christmas, man. You get over it. You'll sing the 12 days and forget the words. You know what I'm saying? That's all, man. You just now getting in here, but she holding you up. I knew it. She's scared to tell the truth. No, it was on me. He's going on her. But she came in running her mouth. I saw her talking. I saw her Secret Santa outfit on. I saw her. She came in like she cute to wear. I don't eat that. Who made that? Girl, sit down somewhere so we can get through this show. My husband with the red sweater, he'll see to this. Now he got to push his glasses up in the middle and negotiate. I don't feel compelled that, you know what dude put their glasses up in the middle, they try to, I don't feel compelled that one should have an astringent. I don't go right there. But you got to say a long word when you wear glasses to make it seem like you making sense. If any kind of flatulence was once flatulence, come on, I know what that means. So you see why I had to go last, Miss Jones? You see why? With your little civil rights glasses on. Durl, what Durl at? Durl messing with me. I did sell drugs, but Durl got an old retired drug dealer uniform. That's what they wear when they out the light, when they walk like this. Yeah, man, maybe 86, 87. You know, they take their time. He got the sweater. You don't mess them browns up unless you sold drugs, man. Brother got a Frank Lucas, man. You know? I stand by that brand, Pepsi. I stand by it. I don't care what you call it, just don't disrespect. All right, man. Miss Jones, you want me to bring this young lady to the stage, or you gonna do it?
Which young lady? Look at back here.
She know what I'm talking about. You ready? You ready, baby? Okay. All right, y'all. That's my time, man. I'm Lawrence Owens, man. I appreciate y'all having me. I'm cold. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. Just hold court until we got this young lady to the stage, man. First of all, man, and it's no disrespect to Danny Williams or Kevin Ambley, because they both legends in their own right. But this young lady is a legend herself, so clap it up for the fact that we got 3 legends on this show. I'm just happy to be a part of it. First female writer on Saturday Night Live. And when you talk about somebody that's for women, this young lady is for women. We need more like her in this world, man. When she was made, they broke the mold, man. Coming to the stage, man, I got the honor and the pleasure to introduce, and I need everybody start clapping your hands right now. Everybody start clapping your hands right now. Master impressionist, very funny. Everybody start clapping, and we're going to be incomparable Sylvia Traymore Morrison. Girl, if you
Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, please give Lawrence. And also of course, I understand Kevin came on, Wendy Williams came on. Yes. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sylvia Traymore Morrison. I'm originally from Washington, D.C. Yes. Just like many of my friends are. Martin Lawrence is from here. Dave Chappelle's from here. Tommy Davis is from here. Wanda Sykes is from here. Yay. Lawrence Owens from here. Yeah. And Kevin Anthony is from here. So, but I can just go on. Gigi Wong, it's just amazing. The people who are from here. So even though I looked a little rattled, I'm gonna tell you guys a little story I had when I came here, on my way here. So I see a friend of mine, I hadn't seen her in a really long time, and she said, "Oh my God, Sylvia, you look amazing." She said, "Oh, you look good. You know, black don't crack. Black does not crack." She said, "I bet you can't guess how old I am. How old you think I am?" So I'm thinking to myself, about 68. So that's what I'm thinking to myself, right? And she was just posing. So she said, "How old you think I am?" Seriously. So before I got a chance to tell her how old I thought she was, which was 68, she said, "I'll be 59 years old. December the 19th. I said to myself, "You're black than crap." God. She said she was 59 years old, looking like she turned in 72. So anyway, she said to me when I said that, she said, "You know what? You funny. That's why you my favorite comedian. You be saying some funny stuff." Because she asked me and I told her. She said, "Now how old did you think I was for real?" I said, 68. And that's what she said, you know, you funny. I just messed up the joke, I don't know. Because I'm so used to doing impressions. I'm an impressionist, and for those of you who don't know, impressionists are people who imitate people. And I've been doing it, this is my 53rd year in the business, 53. But I ain't gonna ask y'all how old y'all think I look, because if anybody say anything wrong, we're gonna have a problem here. But first of all, I'm absolutely delighted to be here this evening. And before I bring up our guest of honor, who's here to, oh, that sounds different, it's wonderful. Who's here, I have something for our guest of honor. I'd like to do a couple of impressions for you guys, but before I do, thank you, I need to tell you guys a little bit about why, how, where, when. I did my very first professional show here in Washington, D.C. at a place called Constitution Hall in 1969. I was going to say a lot of people in here wasn't born, but I think there's a whole lot of people in here. But at the same time, it was an amazing experience. I knew that Eddie Murphy had claimed he was the first black person to perform at Constitution Hall, and I've been wanting to say to him, no. But you're the first one that made it popular because, it was Eddie Murphy. It was Eddie Murphy. And after that show, there were no platforms for me. There were just none. And I won't go through the whole story about I will tell you that Red Fox was my very first manager. Red Fox. He found out through newspapers, magazines, I entered the Miss Black America pageant. And I tied for first place with a girl by the name of Bernadette Stannis, Thelma from Good Times.
All right.
Oh, yeah. And that night we tied. They gave her a card to come and audition for Good Times, and they sent me to Europe to entertain the American troops of Vietnam.
Wow. Yay.
Thank you. And it was during that time I became an advocate for our veterans.
Thank you.
Men and women. I am such an advocate. Are you a veteran?
I am.
My husband. Your husband? Well, hey, it's about the same thing. You get the same thing.
I'm one.
Are you a veteran? Thank you. Thank you. And it was over there that I had, thousands of men and women in uniform that we performed for. And Red Fox said, when she gets back to the States, bring her out to LA because I want to see her. And while I was in LA, now keep in mind, we're talking like, it was 1972 maybe. Nobody was really big except for people like Flip Wilson. Anyway, I was online to do open mic at a place called a Comedy Store in California. I was in line with a guy named Jay Leno, David Letterman, my good friend Robin Williams. None of us had made it yet. We were just all trying to find a place in the comedy world. And while I was out there, nobody understood why this black girl was trying to do comedy. That's a white man's genre. That's for white people. That's what they do. Well, anyway, I'm gonna fast forward because I don't want to hold you too long, although I have some real good new material that I can't wait to introduce. But I had to come home. My dad got sick. I left California, came to D.C., and he died, and I didn't want to leave my mother there, so I moved to New York, and I hooked up with a guy named Jerry Seinfeld. As a matter of fact, he's going on track. I can't tell y'all that though, because I'm excited. And, I ended up becoming a writer for Saturday Night Live. And one day, you see me at a show, come. When I have time, I'll tell you the whole story, how it happened. It was amazing, because Richard Pryor couldn't do the hosting for the show, and they didn't have nobody to host the roast for Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali. But
tell them about the book.
Oh, the book?
Yeah, don't tell them the story. Tell them about the book.
Oh, okay. See, I like people in my audience like that, because see, they come and they talk for you. This gentleman just said, tell them about the book.
To buy the book.
Oh, to buy the book. See what I mean? You got people in the audience and saying, I have an autobiography, and all the stuff that I'm telling y'all now, it's in the autobiography, and it's called Almost There Almost, The Many Faces of Sylvia Tremont Morrison. So, I'm gonna get on with the show, but I promised you a couple of impressions. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do 2 of the ones I always do, and then I'm going to give y'all 2 new ones. So Whoopi Goldberg is going to come up and introduce Wendy Williams. And then Wendy Williams might introduce, should I do the political figures? It's a couple of classy, bougie people in here tonight. I see them. I see them. They in here tonight. Very classy and very bougie. And you know what? Being bougie is not a bad thing. It's just that people don't understand. Like, okay, now I got to talk about this woman, and I love her and her husband. I mean, they're like my favorite couple in all the world. Gigi, did you come up here tonight? Well, she and Bolo. That's all. I just adore them. They just, but Gigi, I want to tell them that story when you have performed.
Oh, okay.
But I just want y'all to know she's like my child. She's like my daughter. And I don't mean to be disrespectful saying child. That's just something that when you're older, you know how we do. And I'm old enough to be your mom. So anyway, folks, I'm going to give you 2 that I always do. And I think I'm going to let Wanda Sykes come out and tell y'all a couple of something. And maybe Melania Trump. Don't say no, don't say no, don't say no. Don't you do it. Ladies and gentlemen, from The View, please welcome Miss Whoopi Goldberg.
Okay, just okay. Let me just say this. Let me just say this. I had an epiphany this morning that they were going to do something real special for one of the comedians from out of Washington, D.C. So I called Wendy Williams, I did. And I said, Wendy, do you know anything about this comic that they're going to honor tonight? And this is what this is what Wendy Williams said. Oh my God, how you doing? Okay. Okay, get this. Okay. I just recently learned that my son hates me. He hates me, you know. My ex-husband, I hate him. Okay. And as most of you know, I'm leaving the show. And you know who I want to come out and take over for me? Money. Tell them why I want you to take over the show. Hey, sugars, my babies. How you doing, sugar? Let me tell y'all something right now. It's been hard. You know when I got up in front of the camera and told y'all to leave Netflix alone? Everybody in here been watching Netflix since that day. And now, my girl is here. She hasn't been on the show with us in a while. Y'all give it up for Wanda Sykes.
All right.
Hey, you know what? Hey, okay, get this. I've been doing comedy for a long time, right? Right? This is what happens. And I love it when your audience gets into your show. My brother used to always tell me, he said, they're quiet Because they're listening and paying attention. They don't even want nobody to clap. They want everybody to shut up because they want to hear what you're saying. So anyway, okay, I promised Melania Trump. Ladies and gentlemen, former First Lady of the United States of America, Mrs. Melania Trump. Hello. Hello. Somebody help me, please. You know what, with a crowd like this, I be hoping I have like half an hour, 4 hours, an hour and a half. Because I got so many people I would like for you guys to be. Michelle Obama would be on here. They're going Jill Biden. I got all the first ladies. And Kamala. Kamala. These names, they get mixed up. And you know what? I wasn't sure, but on the way up, I saw a couple of Latino guys in the bar. I was way out of my way. I was not there. I see these Latino guys, and they're sitting there, they're standing up at the bar like this, looking at me. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys, Latino men, they're so handsome. They're just handsome. But whenever they want to buy you a drink, they don't ask you, what are you drinking? This is what they do. Then I'm gonna get to the show. This is what they do. They stand back and they start to walk toward you. I buy you a drink. Not, what are you drinking? Can I buy you a drink? Couldn't. So they leave and they come back. Don't let the Spanish music start playing. Dang, I wish I had all my stuff, my show stuff. I would serve y'all. Look at that. They come back. They got their drink in their hand and your drink in the other hand. And if the music starts, I bring you your drink. Now, the other side of that is Latino women, which I think they're the most beautiful women in the world. Aside from black women, don't y'all get into this. But they're so beautiful. And they win all the pageants, they catch the men, and they're extremely sexy. And they don't even try to be sexy. They're just sexy. Latino women are just sexy. And y'all know I hit it off when I'm in Mexico and Argentina and all that. The Latino women go, yeah, mama, you go to Rihanna, I did my Vietnam voice in a nail place one day. I was entertaining the workers. And I said something in Vietnamese and they all got up, left and ran. I don't know what. But the Latino women, oh my God, I said, no wonder they have so many babies. The Latino men, they see these gorgeous, beautiful, sexy, unbelievable, wonderful, wonderful women, and they go nuts. Because even when the Latino woman walks, she walks like she's doing something Spanish. She doesn't. Hey, mama, ¿cómo se llama tu Rihanna? ¿Cómo te llama? And you'd be like, what's she saying? Anyway, let me get on with this. I'm Sylvia Trayvon Morrison. I'm here. Actually, I have 3 3 books. I have 3. I was only supposed to write 1, my autobiography, period. It took me 5 years to get that thing written. And I said I will never write another book again. Y'all stop past the house? Y'all stop past the house? Okay, wait a minute. Before you go, miss, ma'am. Before you go, because are you Latina? Are you Latina?
No, ma'am. I'm black.
Are you black? Girl, you one of them blacks that is black. You know, you're beautiful black. Thank you so much for coming. And for the gentleman that's leaving too.
Gary.
Y'all, Gary, that's Gary.
That's Gary. They telling him.
Y'all snitching like shit. Y'all don't know me.
Gary, thank you guys for coming. I will be posting you on my page tonight saying y'all left right before I made the major presentation to an honorary call. Thank you. Thank you so much. Y'all give them a round of applause. Give them a round of applause. Gary, you can go up. You know, I'm just watching y'all. I ain't gonna say nothing about Now, here's what I'd like you to do, sir, because I have a huge contract. I have a huge contract coming up. I'm not supposed to be taped or, I mean, I know you didn't know. You didn't know, but I'm not supposed, I can't post, I can't have anything that I've done in like the last 60 days, and I only have about 14 days left before my contract goes into effect. And I know, Terrence, you're going to love to hear about the new contract. It's a blessing that only God himself could have hooked up. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, we are here to, I'm here to celebrate one of my favorite comics. I met this gentleman in the 1980s. As a matter of fact, any comic from the DC area, I don't care if you talk about Chris Thomas, I don't care if you talk about Dave Chappelle, I don't care if you talk about Tommy Davidson, I don't care if you talk about Martin, I don't care if you talk about all the people that I named, I saw them when they first started.
Yes, ma'am.
Every single last one of them. That goes for Terrence Hawkins too. Stand up, Terrence, so people know who I'm talking about. Yeah. And when I first saw Terrence at a show, it was an open mic, and we were somewhere over in where the Magic Johnson Theater is, right? Yeah. And he had a whole crowd of people with him. Terrence used to walk around and about 30 people be with him. You know, they just wanted to be around him. And we'd never met, I'd never seen him, but I was on stage, and he and his entire crew was about to empty the club. And I saw him walk by. He walked past me on stage, and he heard something, and he stopped, and everybody else stopped. He said, "Nah, man, I gotta see this. What's going on?" So he sat down. He and his whole entourage sat down, and he's been like my son since that day. So I appreciate a nice round of applause. I got a son and a daughter in here. Huh? That's a rock. Yeah, and wait a minute, guess who the father of y'all is? Okay, so tonight, I'm here to make a presentation to one of the most incredible comics I've met in the DC area, period. Not even just the DC area. This guy's nationally and internationally known. The first time I saw him, I said, "Ooh, okay, he kind of good." Just kind of. He had just started. He had just started comedy. It's the early 80s. And a few years later, I saw him again, and he ripped the roof off the top of the club. He just tore it off. He tore it off. And from that day forward, I couldn't wait to see this guy because he was just always so amazing. And then we become friends, and he's somebody that I talk to almost every day. Not every day, but almost every day. But every day I get a text from him saying something nice, saying something, and I know he sends it to a lot of people. But if he sends it to y'all, don't be saying he does. I want to be thinking I'm the only person that he sends his text message to. He's been around the world. He's worked with everybody. He's like he's a phenomenon. And he's so humble, but he's always, 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 always funny. So ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege, it is an absolute honor to present this award to one of my all-time favorite comics, and you've already seen him. I'm mad that I got here late because, by the way, right before I came here, I was on a virtual with the people who did the Dionne Warwick documentary that comes out. I forgot when it is. I think it's Christmas. Yeah. And they have it's a major, major documentary, and I'm hoping that they do one on Kevin Anthony. That's what I'm hoping. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the stage Kevin Anthony. Oh, wow. So Kevin, this award, that was a very nice touch. Thank you. Very nice touch.
You play in the church.
Wherever you play, you just added a whole touch of warmth. Thank you very, very much, Mr. Allen. You can say it again? At any rate, this says, Together We Can. Comedy with a Purpose Toy Drive Award. Presented to Kevin Anthony. Wait a minute. Presented to Kevin Anthony, recognizing over 20 years of dedication to children and families. December 16, 2021. And Kevin, I have to admit, I've been with you that whole 20 years that you've done this, and every year it gets bigger and more wonderful and more amazing and just awesome. So this is for you. Yeah. Now we can give them. Come on, y'all. Come on. Yes.
I don't do speeches unless there's Cavassier. Unless Cavassier is in the house. I don't do speeches with eggnog. But I want to say thanks to Palms Up. And I want to thank to DC Nightlife. I want to thank them. I want to thank Sylvia Traymore. And this award is not only for me, it's for all my comedy friends that donate their time to get kids toys. For over 25 years, I've been doing this, and I am very grateful. I also want to thank Renee Starlin, who put me on the River Fest. That was a long time ago. I was in my 20s now. Now And Sylvia Traymore has been with me throughout this journey. And I want to say, me and Sylvia, Tommy Davidson, Martin Lawrence, Wendy Williams, Fat Doctor. I also want to make mention of a comic that's passed away, Mr. Fred Rivers, who was also instrumental in some of my comedy toys for tots. Also, I want to make mention of Dee Militant, who passed away, and he wrote about me in his book, and give them a round of applause. They deserve it. They can hear it all the way in heaven. Give it up. And me and Sylvia, we can't go to the Ibex because they changed it into a furniture store. But me and Sylvia, Sylvia has been doing comedy 50 years. I was one of the spokespersons at her 50-year anniversary. And I love Sylvia. And I will always love you. And you didn't do Monique for me.
Yes, she did.
Oh, she
She
did?
was drinking the eggnog. That's what that was.
That's what it was, you know, because that eggnog was... It didn't have no Cavassier. But I want to thank everyone that came out tonight, and thank you very much for this award. And thank you, Sylvia Traymore, and my brother over here playing the piano, Daryl Carter. Yeah, my brother over here is playing the piano from my church. Chris Thomas, I want to thank him. I want to thank my friends came all the way from California and San Antonio. When I did Comic View, he made sure that I had my clothes pressed and gave me a fucked up haircut. But I did Comic View and I won, and that was great. Def Comedy Jam and Showtime at the Apollo and all that, right? And I'm very grateful to everybody that's been in my journey, and thank you very much.
Give it up for Kevin Anthony, y'all. Kevin Anthony. Kevin Anthony. Daryl, can you come up just for a moment, please? Just for a moment, because, you know, you stay behind the scenes all the time and you do so much.
It's the sweater.
I just want Daryl to say a few words. Just
Do it like this. Like this.
yes.
I want to thank everybody for coming out. This is a very special night. I've known Kevin for at least 2 days. And it was nice to bring some of his toys and his other toy drives to make sure that UCAP and the kids there will have a happy Christmas.
That's great.
But before I say anything else, I need all the comedians in the room. That's including you, dude. Come on up. Terrence Duke. Yeah, there we go. Who else we got in the room? G. Hey, Bo.
Lawrence Owens, yeah.
I told you I'm gonna marry her. I want everybody to take a picture with Kevin.
You didn't recognize me, did you? Nigga, where's your hair?
Give it up, everyone, for all of the comedians in the room and for our comedians tonight. Wonderful show. Thank y'all so much.
All right, I need everybody's eyes right here with me. Right here.
Cockeyed.
You ain't gonna never see these pictures.
Never will.
Not a woman.
Here we go. Right here. One more. Hold on. Hold. JB, come here, please. No, not to get in the picture. Just for me.
I want to make sure I get my outfit in the picture.
Come on,
Please
come
do.
on, come on back.
Come on. Come out. Here we go.
We got the outfit.
I got the outfit in the
How
back.
do you operate the camera again?
You're here with the big joker.
Now, hold on.
Wait a minute, Daryl. One more. We got one more.
Come on. You don't feel like paparazzi.
I hope you know some Prince in that piano.
You sound like Liberace. Oh, you turn. Why you use
Like, hold on. Don't move. One more. I gotta get her. Hey, come here. You need something. Come here.
Come on, Miss Jones.
Hey, take the picture.
Right in here, ready to black. Right beside me in the red flag. Here we
You
go.
only have to do it once a year.
That's it.
Here we are. Here we are.
Everybody should be in there.
Now somebody should be doing bursts, like Annie Leibovitz. 35, 40 pictures of all of us.
Thank you, Ruth. Thank you. Where the mic go?
Here we are.
All right, before we end, I want to bring bring up this special lady who has the organization Healthy DC and Me. I want her to come up and give y'all a couple of words before we leave out tonight, so she can tell y'all all about the special things that she's doing for the community as well. Because guess what? It's all about the community. It's all about families that are less fortunate. It's all about, you know, giving back. So tonight we're going to say a couple of words so you'll know some of the missions that we're doing. Did y'all enjoy the food? Was the food good? Yes! All right. Yes! Because if you didn't like it, I wasn't going to say that I made it. It's good. It's good. It's good. No gas. No gas. But it was good.
Hello, everybody. Will you please give our beautiful, beautiful comedians another round of applause, please? That's right. Palms Up. That's our community program. Mr. Kevin Anthony came and did his interview. I'm so happy that those words are still on his lips. While our beautiful, beautiful folks are making their way out. Miss Tremore, thank you so much for gracing us with your pleasure. You don't know me, but I know you. I had the honor of participating in your graduation ceremony with Dr. May. Absolutely. And I remember your following then, and it still follows you now, and you are wonderfully awesome. And thank you so much. Oh, you got it, girl. You got it. Look, you still got the Hispanic men following you. You got it. God bless you. You are a legend. Hey, guys, will you please give this beautiful legend another round of applause? Awesome. Hey, guys, my black is so beautiful. My black is so beautiful. Thank you. Hey, guys, as you heard JB mention, she and Daryl Carter were very fortunate to allow the Healthy DC and Me Leadership Coalition to piggyback with their event this year. This is their 7th annual event, and it's so awesome. As you can see, we have the wonderful toys. Come on, let's clap it up. It's the holiday season. I had a couple of cups of eggnog and juice and cupcakes. I got all kinds of sugar running through these things. Hey guys, tonight is for a beautiful cause. The Healthy DC and Me Leadership Coalition is actually in the Prince George's County, Maryland area, spreading out mental health messaging, and what better way to do that than with comedy? I mean, you know, our folks in our community, we don't like to talk about some of these tough times and tough things that we go through as a people, and the truth of the matter is, coming through this pandemic, there are many more that are realizing that they have some challenges, no doubt. And it's okay. I want them to have fun. We love this. We love this, guys. We just moved into the space not even 45 days ago, and we've been having some wonderful, wonderful events. We've done our grand opening. We've just done our Toys for Tot. Our wonderful landlord, who you see here playing on the piano. We come on board. We just get everybody involved, and we are a coalition for a reason. The need out there is so great that it's going to take all of us, guys. And history has taught us that we have been able to come together as a people. We are resilient, but we've all got to do this work together. And so comedy is the best way that we know how to deliver this messaging. So I am, again, so honored to be able to be one of the hosts this evening. Guys, I hope that as you make your way out of here, absolutely, as you make your way out of here and make your way home, I hope that you will realize that in this holiday season, there are families that are challenged. There are families that are struggling right now, and we can all do something to make a difference. Some of us are the folks that write the checks. Let's just be real. Some of us are going to finance the mission. Some of us are going to be on the front line, like many of our advocates are, making sure that they're not living without heat, making sure that they're not accepting third world conditions, making sure that the systemic understandings are not taking them out of the game. No doubt? Yeah, it's going to take all of us, guys. In our coalition, we come together. I want to acknowledge some of my beautiful coalition members that are in the room. I've got Miss Rogers, my BMF, to the right of me. She's actually one of our board members that serves on our mental health coalition, and they're actually going to be sponsoring a job fair for mental health counselors coming up. So when I tell you that we have our sleeves rolled up and we're all hands on deck, we are not wanting to see another George Floyd play out in our communities, and we've got to be more than talk about it, we've got to be about it. We feel that mental health is at the core of everything, and many of us understand mental health to be what we're diagnosed to be, but what we're trying to get our folks to understand is our environment, our social determinants, There are many things impacting our mental health. And if we don't roll our hands up and come together, then we're not going to be able to help save some lives. Thank you for that, guys. I don't want to preach, but I want you to know every time we get an opportunity to let you know that when we laugh, we have to also leave here with a purpose. This was comedy with a purpose. So now that we've come out to help put some smiles on some children's faces, do not leave here without the message. Do not leave here without the message. This is the holiday season. We've got some families that we've got to uplift. Every time the guns go off, that means we still have work to do. Yeah. Amen? Amen. So I want you to remember where you came this evening, and please don't be a stranger. We're here, we're dug in, we're doing the work, because we've got some families that we need to liberate. We are so colorful as a people, and tonight just showed us how we can come together and really do something wonderful. So again, give yourselves a round of applause. Before I leave you this evening, I want you to know that if you're out there and you're looking for arts programs, musical programs, rental space, if you're looking for a positive environment to be able to build your business in, I want you to know that we've accosted some very beautiful souls in Mr. and Mrs. Allen. And obviously they're sitting here with us tonight because they know the importance of showing the community effect of what we're doing. So guys, follow our work. HealthyDCandme.org. We're on the website. We're so proud to count Mr. Darrell Carter among our board members. The trauma center that we're bold enough to claim that we're building. I heard somewhere about a year ago, a gentleman from Push Black says, what does Black liberation look like? Well, the way he broke it down, he said, we don't have the right to keep complaining about the facilities, the quality of education and healthcare, and then going back tomorrow and getting in those same lines to go into these same institutions. If they were a problem for us yesterday, they're a problem for us today. And so our responsibility, our generation, is time to figure out what our contribution to this history is going to be, because we can't let things keep going the way that they are. Amen? Amen. Amen, guys. We invite you to follow our mission. Darrell wants to share something.
Are you finished?
Yeah, I am. I'm finished. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you guys for coming out.
Just real quick, one more time, I want to thank everybody for coming out. This project we've been doing for 7 years means a lot to us. And I really want to thank Kevin Anthony because he helped come up with the name Comedy with a Purpose, Toy Drive and Award Ceremony. Every year we try to honor people in the community that's doing great things. So next year, look for us. We're doing the same thing again next year. And Lawrence Orange, Lawrence, I want to point you out. Stand up, daughter. Stand up. Yeah, you. Julia. Yeah. See, Lawrence. See her. Yes. That's my daughter. Yes.
Are you really his daughter?
Again, thank everybody for coming out. Appreciate you. Good night and God bless. Yes, sir. I think they heard you.
We certainly did.
Thank you for coming. We have a recording studio and a film department right here. If you want to see it, come stand here. I can show you the tour of our 1,500 square foot facility in the back.
Hello, darling.
Recording studio right in the back. We do television, radio, podcast, and film.
Real quick, just a quick announcement. I have a young man in the back that's in a flannel shirt look like that on J.J. Father's starter kit. Raise your hand, Rue, raise your hand. This man right here is actually running for a Senate seat. His name is Rusan NTN. So when y'all see him on the ballot, make sure y'all hit the check mark. You understand that? Not only do he got good platform, man, he's definitely for us, the people. You understand that? So y'all go ahead and clap it up for my man Rusan NTN. All right. We ain't got no flyers today, but I'm just saying when you see his name on the ballot, it's the only one that's gonna look like it don't belong there. But it is, because his name is Rusan NTN. Y'all make sure y'all vote for Rusan. All right, y'all. Peace.
Rusan, amen. Don't forget, we have a studio in the back. Those who want to do something with your music, videos, whatever. God bless.